So get Barbie, Mitch, Skipper, Alan, and Ken all devoted to the furniture to sit them in.
1965 and 66 were pretty important years for Ken and Alan. Not only were they given bend legs in 1965 like the rest of the gang, but they also had 15 completely new outfits in the 1400 series that were the stylish equivalents of those that Mattel produced for Barbie. There were a couple of outfits carried over from 1964 with some moderations, but the new outfits were really something special for the last 2 years of the original Ken.
Oh, how you tried to cut me down to size, telling dirty lies to my friends. My own father said give her up.
Along with the bend leg feature, Ken and Alan came with 2 new basic outfits. Ken's shorts were red with a blue beach jacket with his monogrammed logo on them, and Alan's in alternate colors, trunks in blue with a sporty beach jacket with an emblazoned A for Alan. I actually prefer Alan's because of that stripe of fabric down the front. Hair colors remain the same as previous years, and I suppose in one way this is really the only second variation of Alan, either straight leg or bend leg, but by 1967 both would be off the market entirely. Jumping into 1965. Okay, so we don't really start on a strong note. This set of pajamas is perhaps my least favorite of Ken's. They look like jogging pants. I do like the houndstooth sort of design on the front, and of course anyone going to bed reading A Tale of Two Cities is, well, to be admired. The fluffy slippers came with leather-like bottoms. I'm pretty fortunate to have this one still in its original packaging. This goes along with Barbie's 1965 astronaut outfit. In fact, the helmet is exactly the same. It's a pretty impressive piece. The hardest thing to find is that American flag. And again, the zip boots, wow. Holiday. Okay, here we get to the real stuff. I really like this one. That sheer fabric of the shirt is similar to the fabric used to make Barbie's gloves for the first 6 years. But Mattel's detailing is something special. They didn't have to put the plaquette at the collar and the cuffs on the shirt, but they did. And it looks outstanding. The houndstooth cap is the same design as the one used in the earlier casuals. College student, another outstanding outfit that was only available in 1965. I can't tell you how long I looked for that typewriter. That's a tough piece to find. Another winner. Plaid jacket fits quite well. He'd look just as stylish in 2026. What a fabulous outfit. That red jacket is a real winner, real signature piece. In fact, the whole outfit is really fantastic. The fit of the jackets in 1965 was much like the earlier jackets. By 1966, they'd gotten a little looser and less well fit, but this one's an absolute winner. And there's that Hasselblad camera again. Hiking holiday, and this rounds out the 5th of all the new outfits. These were all only available in 1965. Much nicer than the earlier short set. Although I have to say that sweater is a real pain to get on a doll. I don't know how they expected kids to do it back then. My way of doing it is to put a pair of socks over his hands so that it doesn't snag the sweater and stretch it really wide to get it over the head. Yikes, but very stylish. Oh no, that's the wrong picture. Oh, that's the... in 1966 they reissued this one. Changed the name, the shoes, and the color of the sweater. Still a fabulous outfit, but still a pain to get on the doll.
Oh yeah, just look who's laughing now.
And with that, we will jump into the 1966 outfits. All the 1966 outfits were available for both 66 and 67, although I think sales must have been pretty minimal because these are very hard to find, and when you do, expect to pay a lot. In my opinion, this is the nicest set of pajamas that Ken would be issued. Beautiful fabric with incredible detailing on the pocket, cuffs, and collar. Again, you have to wonder how Mattel paid such attention to detail with an outfit like this, and the fabric is really nice. And of course, to go along with those pajamas, what a beautiful robe. Really vibrant red color with a pocket insignia on the upper pocket. The ribbing detail is exceptional. That television came with a couple of outfits back then, and I guess he was watching Barbie on television. Usually, though, the antenna is not attached. So in those archaic times, I think reception was bad that evening. A really nice gray suit with a short sleeve pinstripe shirt. That's not the right tie though, it should be olive colored. The jacket this year a little looser than previous years, less fit, and the pants as well. They had a tendency to be a little long and a little baggy, but still really nice stuff here. Hang on, is that Shindig? Yeah, it's Alan on Shindig wearing Ken a Go-Go. That same guitar had been seen in Ken in Hawaii from the previous years. The shirt has unique construction with a red back, sleeves, and collar, but the striped front that was seen in a few Barbie pack skirts over the few years. And that gold fabric on the pants, I believe it was unique to this outfit. The hardest part to find is the wig, beetle wig that is. This is where the outfits start to get really rare. The fabric on the jacket of this outfit is described as tweed, but it's a nubby and really nice fabric. The large photograph shows it well. Nice suit again. The fit a little loose, but when you look as good as this, you don't mind. All of the jackets that Mattel issued had a half lining of silk. This one, though, had this beautiful checkerboard lining. Jazz concert. I think of all the Ken garments of the early days, this shirt has to be my favorite. The 6-button front with the waist trim and the matching collar, exceptional. I don't know if that fabric was used in any other Mattel garment, but it should have been. I think not, though. The trumpet was my own add-on. What a terrific outfit. These outfits from 1966 are rarely seen. And we're really getting to the real rare ones now. This overcoat is made of a tweed-like fabric. The hat and gloves are just as rare. The newspaper was seen in a couple of other outfits, but that briefcase was unique to this one. The fabric was used in a couple of outfits by Mattel, notably the Skipper coat from 1967. The felt fedora is exceptionally hard to find. Best men, what a dinner jacket. White fabric, matching cummerbund and tie. Perfect accompaniment to the wedding. And of course, you gotta know this was specifically made for Alan. And lastly, here comes the groom. An Edwardian-style wedding outfit for Ken, closely resembling that worn by one of the characters from the movie My Fair Lady. The top hat, incredibly hard to find. The cravat with the pearl accent, the pinstripe pants, the flower on the morning coat, just wonderful. I will say, do not try to button up that felt vest, though. You're bound to damage it. Well, that winds up all of the original Ken outfits that Mattel produced for the original Ken body. And what a way to send them off. He'd go on hiatus for a couple of years and returned in 1969 in a newer, beefier body and completely different face sculpt. These 15 final outfits, well, maybe not that original pajama outfit from 65, really were the apex of Ken's fashions. Mattel took such care and diligence in producing such quality, gorgeous garments for Ken. I imagine the sales in 66 and 67 were pretty low. That's why these outfits are incredibly rare. Hey, I'll be back in a few weeks to start the Skipper end of things. She's next on the menu, starting in 64 and going through to 69. Thanks for tuning in.